Today, girls' and women's reproductive rights are under siege. From the media to the courtroom, the classrooms to the streets, girls are more at risk than ever before. Our bodies are stereotyped and sexualized, while our voices are silenced or ignored. But we have something to say. Armed with our questions and cameras, GlobalGirl Media takes an up-close look at the attack on girls' health and reproductive rights in Los Angeles. We want the world to know this is who we are, and this is how we love.
This is Wendy Garcia reporting for GlobalGirl Media on comprehensive health education. Health and sex education varies across the United States.
Right now, the ages of 13 to 29 are the ages that they're the fastest growing area and the only growing area of infections right now for HIV.
California state law does not require sex education in high schools. It is up to local school districts to decide whether to teach health and sex education. The Los Angeles Unified School District has always made sex education a priority.
So most people think, well, when you talk about health education in a school, you're talking about sex education and that's it. It's not just about sexuality. It's about obesity. It's about suicide. It's about understanding about depression, physical injury, bullying, violence. How are these kids dealing with that? Do they have the refusal skills to say no to drugs? Within that, we cover what we call comprehensive sexual health.
It is not easy for teens to talk about sex.
And I think it's hard to...
just be careful, try to
I don't think it's a right choice.
Very uncomfortable for parents to talk.
Comprehensive health education has proven to reduce sexually transmitted infections, unprotected sex, the frequency of sexual activity, and the number of sexual partners.
We know it also increases academic achievement, decreases the absenteeism, so we know kids are showing up to school more. We know that it's decreasing dropout. We know it's decreasing teen pregnancy. These skills are life skills. So they're the skills you take on for life. It's not like taking a math class that week and understanding it. This is about taking things that you need to learn for the rest of your entire life.
In California, you do not need your parents' permission to participate in sex education.
In the state of California, we have what we call the minor consent law, which means that any kid who's 12 years old and older can leave campus for any medical services, whether it be get on birth control, whether it be have an abortion, whether it be go to get condoms, and we cannot let their parents know about it.
The Los Angeles Unified School District has made sex education a priority, but this year, some school district officials wanted to make health an elective course.
Well, historically, what we know in other school districts that have done this is that you'll have increased mental health issues, so increased suicide, increased depression, less services to students, they won't know where to go for them. You'll have increased STD rates, you'll have increased substance abuse, you'll have increased drinking, everything will increase.
Superintendent John D.C. mandated that health and sex education remain a requirement for graduation.
Just because you get information doesn't mean it helps, and sometimes it actually can do more damage, especially when it comes to health information. Because when you're dealing with health information, what can happen is you're given the wrong information. So health information is key to making sure that that you are making the right decisions.
Here is an excellent website with health and sex education, written by teens for teens. I am Wendy Garcia with GlobalGirl Media. This is our world and my voice.